Hi, my name is Mallory. I've had multiple sclerosis for 20 years and have been utilizing a power wheelchair for 13 years. I share what our family's experience is like navigating a chronic illness. And today I have my husband with me, Brad.
Hi there.
And I'm actually really excited about this subject because, I don't know, in a sense I'm kind of proud of it because you've done a lot of these things, Brad, you.
We got a cool house, I think.
But anyways, what I wanted to talk about today is really the things that we've done to make our home as convenient as possible for me, while it is not 100% accessible for me yet.
We're working on it.
Progressing. We're going to get there. There's lots of techie things that you've done for me to just make it so much easier and really help me to quantify where I'm going to spend my energy and it not be on little petty things.
Right.
That just I want to happen. But I think most important though is you've done a lot of work to think of the little things that bring me joy throughout my day. And so anyways, I'm going to kick that off with the motorized blinds because that's one of my favorites.
Yeah. So Mallory loves to have coffee at the dining room table and watch the birds and the rabbits and creatures and stuff. So, and our table is right in front of the window. So it was always a struggle to open and close the blinds. So I put a motorized blinds on it, which has expanded to the motorized blinds on the bathroom window, all three living room windows. As far as the study window, I think we have 6 of them now.
Yeah.
And we can talk to Alexa and say, hey, open up the... Sorry, we were a little concerned that Alexa was going to talk.
We both freaked out. We're like, she heard you.
She heard us. But we can talk to the robot lady and tell her to open up the windows or say good morning, and she allows all the sun to come in and stuff like that. But
that was the other thing. So we got the blinds on
Amazon. Brand name is SwitchBot.
Okay.
We haven't had any problems with them. They got a little solar powered thing that goes on the window and allows the battery to charge and stuff like that. So we've had them for about 6 months to a year, I guess.
Yeah,
and
I think we had the first three.
For
about a year, and then you just recently
expanded a little bit. So but we hadn't had any problems with them. So.
I will say the only thing, because our blinds, I don't know how old they are. We've lived in this home for 16 years, and so they're that old at least. So we had to buy all new sticks.
Yeah, the sticks to open and close the blinds. Yeah, some of them were missing, or the little gears that open and close it were broke.
Yeah, so you fixed all of those and then added the opening device. So
if you have a new house and all your blinds work, it's only a single purchase and about 10 to 15 minutes of setup. So
yeah. But you've also got like smart switches, which means several of our lights can just be turned on through the robot.
Right. Yeah. Wall switches.
Mm-hmm.
So we have the dining room, bedrooms, closets. Just frequently accessed areas, I guess. We can turn on lights on and off with our little robot lady friend. And so I mean, and
that's switches and plugs?
Switches and plugs. I've tried to stay with a certain app. It's called Smart Life. If you go on Amazon and search Smart Life smart switches, you get pretty the compatible switches that are with that app.
Gotcha.
So
the things that you have set up right now is like I can say her name and good morning, and all the windows, the blinds open up, the fish tank turns on, the light. I have a lot of little tiny cutesy lamps and things that just make me happy.
Scentsy things.
Yeah. Well, I'm not a huge overhead lights person. I like, quaint ambient light. And so anyways, all of those little lamps and things turn on with just that one statement. So,
and so these are called routines within the Amazon Alexa app.
Mm-hmm.
So if you need assistance with that, YouTube is a wonderful resource on showing you how to do that. So,
but we have that set up. We have a good night set up. So when we're laying in bed in the middle of the night,
we say good night and the house goes black.
Yeah. But you also have like our garage door set up, a sensor through that as well that we can see that through an app.
So that's set on a timer.
Yeah.
The garage door will shut every night at 9:00. And it's also a great resource when you're, for example, traveling hours and hours out of town and you're like, did I shut the garage door? We can check our phone and see if the garage door is open or not. Or if it is open, we can close it. So.
And I'm really enjoying it right now with Christmas because you have all the Christmas, like the tree and any other, cutesy lamps.
Yeah.
that require a plug. You have all of that set up in the good morning and good night routine, but also like just separately that I can tell her to turn Christmas on or off. So.
And those are smart plugs, a little different from smart switches.
Yeah.
Smart plugs just plug directly into the wall and can be named and added to routines as necessary. So those have been very nice treats to help with, honestly saving quite a bit of energy for me. Yeah.
Because to be honest, I probably wouldn't enjoy those things. I'd sit in the dark and
get depressed
and be just content with that because I wasn't gonna put any more effort in. But yeah, so I really, really enjoy those features that you've set up for me. But we also we have a robot vacuum too that is really a lifesaver for me. Sweeping.
Well, we have a dog, and then of course my daughter and Mallory and everybody losing all this hair.
Whole lot.
Mostly the dog, but that robot vacuum is a lifesaver, and we have the extra option where it self empties. So it'll recharge, empty, and then keep on going. So, all great and works wonderful, except when the dog has an accident in the house and it makes a big mess.
But we don't have that special feature.
It avoid dog mess ups. Yeah. But I mean, this is not an all the time thing.
So, but speaking of the dog, our dog is by no means she was not trained to be a service dog, but you have taught her enough that she is actually very useful for me.
Right.
Not only just as a companion, because she is, a member of this family, but she also she loves to pick things up out of the floor. That's the highlight of her day when she gets to work and put that knowledge to use. But she picks up things out of the floor for me. I just really have to tell her hey, pick that up for me, or
give it here.
I honestly I can point at things for her and she gets it.
Oh, okay.
And she's also knows that I'm very thankful, and I give her my gratitude treats. So
you're teaching her how to count right now, I think.
Yes, we count socks when she picks socks up out of the floor.
She picks up 3 socks, she gets 3 treats.
Yeah, and we count together.
So.
But she can let herself in from outside. And you've also taught her to close the door behind herself.
She does better than most kids.
She's registered as a service dog after the fact, but we do travel with her and treat her like a service dog when we're outside of the house. So she's actually a pretty helpful tool to me.
She's pretty smart. She's a blue heeler, by the way.
Oh yeah, I don't think I mentioned that. But yeah, so we, and I'm thinking of all the electronic things too, kind of took a veer to the right with the dog, but, also a bidet. I did not know I needed a bidet.
Until you had one.
I had one. So
that was gifted to you by a friend of ours.
Yeah, actually. Well, and it really reminded me because he came by yesterday and asked how the bidet was working. That's what you talk to your friends about.
I know.
And of course, I'm like, the best gift I have ever been given. But that, I don't know, like, I never thought I wasn't raised with a bidet, never really used bidets. Like,
I think you used one once at like a vacation we had.
Yeah, and that was the gist of that. Like, it was weird.
Yeah, it was weird. Yeah.
And so, anyways, this is a friend that like called Brad up out of the blue one year and was like asking him really strange questions, and was like, "Dude, just answer them. It'll make sense."
He's like, "Do you have an elongated toilet, or do you have like a regular one?" And it's just, do you have like, where's your closest outlet and all this stuff? And I'm like, what in the world are you trying to get at? Like, what is this? What do you? Okay, so anyway. Come to find out, it was a bidet.
Yeah, so I think that had to have been like Mother's Day 2024.
I think so.
Yeah.
So
anyways, we opened the door to an Amazon package of a new bidet. So that, I don't know, that has been the most helpful for me. Like, I never knew I needed it. Just because, it can already, it's fatiguing to get on and off the toilet, one. But if you have a bowel movement, that means wiping and everything else and wet wipes. And it's a very fatiguing experience. So, just another simple thing to like give so much more back to me. So anyways, that has been an extremely helpful little gadget that I feel like everybody should give a try.
I got to say, I've yet to use it. I'm kind of scared of it, if I got to be honest.
Which I don't understand why. But anyways, that's just me.
Anyway.
And I'm typically the one that doesn't want to try new things. Scared of things. But.
Anyway, what else do we have?
But yeah, you've also put door hinges. What are those called?
Honestly, it's a door hinge that allows the door to open completely up.
I would say flush to the wall.
I guess flush to the wall, yeah, but it's an extended hinge.
But it gives you, what, an inch?
A good inch and a half, 2 inches of extra room between the door entry itself.
Yeah, and I think we did that, I believe, when I changed to Permobil.
It was a bigger wheelchair
and the wider armrest.
You were tearing up doors and stuff, so it made sense.
So they're not expensive, but they're also...
They aren't cheap.
That's what I'm like. They're also...
For a hinge, they're expensive.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Like, it's annoying what you're paying for a hinge, so... Like, they're not that expensive, but then again, it's just the fact of the matter of, like, what you're paying for a basic hinge. But I guess it's not basic. But those... I think we have, what, three
rooms?
And just because, some... Like, our office is French doors, and there's some that I can navigate just fine and go straight forward. So anyways, we strategically place those and have over the years, too. I think I had you move one off of one door to another just because it made no sense anymore. We changed the furniture layout. It's just simple things like that. But those have been very helpful with, like, door clearances just to give me a little bit more. And we also like our adjustable bed frame.
Yes.
And I say the adjustable bed frame, but also I've really favored the Sleep Number bed.
Right.
A lot as well. So, with the adjustable base, when I sit the front or the headrest, that's a better way to say that. When I sit the headrest up, it allows me to sit up straight independently or set myself up independently. But what I notice with the numbers, the Sleep Number part, is I can, if I'm having trouble sitting up or turning over, anything like that, if I raise the number all the way to like 100%, the firmest bed possible, then I have a lot more movement and ability to get myself flipped over and things like that. So
without sinking into the
yeah.
bed, right?
And so
you
that's
essentially
just,
have a very firm bed.
yeah.
And then once you get comfortable, you can take it back down to, 60, 70,
Yeah.
wherever you like it.
So that that's been very helpful. But I'm trying to think, is there any more like bedroom, bathroom hygiene things? Like I had power toothbrush. We even have like
We recently got
I guess it's called an electric toothbrush. Not
Well,
power,
yeah, you've had your electric toothbrush for years.
electric toothbrush. Things like you got me a toothpaste dispenser.
Yes, a toothpaste dispenser.
Because I was just having issues like squeezing toothpaste out of the toothpaste.
It's a
tube.
very, very convenient and well worth the price. They're
That's
not expensive. They're $20-$30, but I mean they're super convenient. You stick the toothbrush in the little hole and it gives you just the right amount and you're good. You don't have to worry about unscrewing a cap or squeezing or anything. It's just also an energy saver too.
Yeah. Maybe my mental health, because it would piss me off a lot. But no, actually what I was going to add to that is that's one of those things, like, and I find that with a lot of like new devices or tools that I'm attempting to try or hoping to introduce that I think will be helpful. Like if I keep trying to find the right angle or the right way to use it, or like where to place my hands, I tend to finally figure it out. But I can remember when we first got that dispenser that I was like, send this garbage back, I can't use this, like, because it kept I had toothpaste everywhere.
She couldn't hold her hand still.
Okay, yeah, I was trying to do it one-handed, and like, so I mean, what I had to teach myself over time with that is, okay, I've got to use my toothbrush with both hands and only stick it this far. And so it took me a week and I was finally sold, but but yeah, I was ready to ship it back for a minute. But so keep at it. You might find you like things that you really didn't. But I also, I don't know, we think it's called Coban.
Yeah, Coban.
Which is like the stretchy, sometimes we'll get it, like when you go to do lab work or something, if you're allergic to the tape, they'll wrap Coban around your arm. But anyways, I saw a video of this I don't know, a couple years ago, of an occupational therapist putting that on tubes of like lids and like cosmetic containers. And so I have you putting that like on like my small containers or like makeup where I need to get
or lipstick.
Yeah, like
you put it on the lid and then on the container itself, and it gives you
gives me the grip,
a rougher surface to grab a hold on to and take the lid off.
Mm-hmm. And small packages, like, your like eye cream and things like that come in like this tiny tube with this little bitty lid. Like we'll put Coban on and it actually gives me a grip and where I can actually do those things. But additionally, like, I don't think I could live without like my face washer thing.
Oh yeah.
Like I would always, I don't know, I've successfully washed my face with like a soapy wash rag, but it just doesn't feel as clean to me. I don't know, but like I've always liked to have some sort of like electric face wash tool, like to just do the job for me, because I know I like my hands, it's hard some days to flatten out and like even find the palm of my hand. So being able to like wash my face and stuff has become challenging sometimes. And so anyways, that's something I can't live without. I really enjoy having some sort of electric face washer. And then if we move like to the kitchen,
before we head to the kitchen, what about the your curling iron thing?
Oh yeah, so I've tried things throughout the year. Like, in fact, like I had seen a video of someone with ALS that was speaking about using like I don't want to say the brand name, but there's a really expensive brand name. It's like a hair wrap where it's a blow dryer that your hair wraps around the tool to create a curl. And to be honest, I think it was last Christmas I got one, and I maybe attempted to use it 3 or 4 times, but it was so much extra work.
Right.
Because your hair has to be damp to do it. And then like you're very much manipulating your hair around the tool. And so it just was so much extra work.
Yeah. Maybe it wasn't the greatest idea for you, I guess.
So yeah, that one, we nixed that one. And then, I don't know, like it's just curling iron is still functionable for me, and I
only get the occasional burn.
Yeah, I'm so thankful for that because it works best in my hair. But yeah, I'm like I can't, I don't know. I tried the air wrap, but
so anyway, sorry for interrupting. So you were gonna mention the kitchen.
Yeah, so we were on the kitchen. So stove. It was the most expensive oven available, yes. But it works so well for me, somebody in a wheelchair user.
Yeah, most definitely.
All the knobs, it's electric stovetop and oven, but all the knobs are at the front of the stove. So obviously, if you have a toddler or small child, that's a problem. Like that wouldn't be the best. But anyways, and then so all the knobs are on the very front, and then additionally it's a double stove,
double oven,
or double oven. Yes.
Yeah, it's an oven that has 2 doors. There's an upper door and a lower door. So, which the reason that's convenient is a regular size oven door opens up and you're 2.5 feet away from the oven. This way you can use the top half and only be 12 inches away from the oven itself and be able to cook and bake.
So yeah, I mean, essentially I'm pulling out the rack almost in my lap. So
yeah,
I'm not.
Unfortunately, it was the most expensive, but it is also probably the most convenient item in the house too. So
yeah, I mean, I don't think you were serious with fighting with me, but we did go round and
we
round.
Did. No, yeah.
And I'm like, nope, I found it and I want it.
Yeah, I'm a tightwad. So.
So, but that, I mean, additionally, like any of the things we've talked about today too, like don't take away from the fact that like we do have ramps at both of our entrances. Also, we have got a small ramp even on our garage door because that lip drove me a bit crazy.
Give her whiplash going from the driveway to the garage.
I mean, what would you call those ramps? Are they rubber?
Yeah, it's recycled rubber. Yeah, recycled tires. Yeah,
we really like those because you've been able to like cut them down and fit them into like the door frame.
Right.
And so they're real snug and fit. So I really like them too because I don't even know what you call that. Like you don't feel the road. I don't know. But I don't know. It just doesn't toss me around as much as just a door threshold. So we have done all of those things, but. We also have Wyze cameras throughout the house too, and I know it is a security measure, but it is very helpful for me. Like as I'm laying in bed and I'm like, did I do this? I can hop on the camera and see. Oh yeah, the crock pot did get put up. Like we didn't leave any food out.
Right.
Just little things like that. Like the camera is very helpful. To
multi-purpose.
See.
Yeah, most definitely.
Or what's the dog in? I mean, that's very rare that happens, but I'm able to get on the camera and see like, all right, we're good. But it is actually helpful because on the outdoor token of things, because you do have a camera outside of our front door, and instead of me having to rush from wherever, if somebody rings our doorbell, I can just pop on the camera and I don't want to talk to them. So
yeah.
So it is helpful in that sense too.
Great for solicitors.
Yeah. But and then also, I mean, we've got grab bars. I mean, we don't have many of those. I mean, our bathroom is the biggest part, but I try not to transfer independently anymore these days because it does.
Scary.
It is a little scary sometimes, and if you're here, why not make sure we're staying safe. So,
yeah, most definitely.
So we've got grab bars, of course, and then, but I think as well, like our most recent purchase outside of, like we just bought a travel foldable wheelchair.
Right. Yes.
From the Abilities Expo, and
yeah.
that's actually been an exciting addition for us, but also about a year ago, we're on a year, like we bought a lift chair too, and that's
the reclining lift chair.
Yeah, that's
the one
been
in our
very
living room.
helpful.
Yes, that's it. The original hope was so Mallory could get in and out of it by herself and be able to transfer from recliner to wheelchair and back. But in the past, 6 months, I guess, it's kind of gotten a little scary, little sketchy to be able to transfer.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't bounce back from last winter.
Right.
And then additionally, like we had Botox done in the summer, which makes me jello.
Botox in your calves.
Yeah, in my legs. And so it got really scary for me to transfer independently. However, it has still been very helpful because you are able to transfer me much easier.
It raises you up higher, and it's less effort on me to have to pick you up from a higher space as opposed to, a lower sitting position. But to exaggerate on the travel wheelchair, this wheelchair weighs 66 pounds. It's made by ComfyGo. It's called a Majestic IQ-9000. It has auto reclining in it. Has removable lithium batteries that we can take out, put them in our carry-on, and then the wheelchair itself has a travel bag that we can put it in, and it can be stowed underneath the plane. So we're super excited to be able to travel somewhere with it and be able to use it, and I not have to push her around everywhere we go. And
I was trying to think of like all the features that like really sold me on this chair. One was that the backrest was power adjustable, so like when I start to fatigue in the day and begin to hunch over and get really uncomfortable, I can independently recline the backrest a bit and give myself a little bit more comfort. But every part of it was a plug and play situation.
Right. If any pieces were to break,
that was a big seller for us too.
It's easy to repair at home as opposed to having somebody come out. You have to schedule it, and it's 2 or 3 weeks before they get the part. And it makes a repair so much quicker and easier.
But I mean the chair, yes, it was a couple grand for the chair, and something we'd been saving for a while, and really, really thinking about how to make that happen for our sanity, mostly. But at the same time, it was also nice to see that all these plug and play pieces were only a couple $100. So if a joystick did go out, we would go online and buy the new one. However, we did get a 3-year warranty with
right,
this. So,
we did get the warranty,
which you've already utilized because the bag ripped, and the company's been phenomenal.
Yeah, our travel bag ripped when I was testing it out, essentially just to see how it fits on there and how it would work. And I go to pick it up by its handles, and one of the seams ripped out. So, but I sent an email to them, and we got it. Should show up in the next couple days. I mean, and I ordered it like a week ago. So, yeah.
Yeah, and then, that separates a bit too, because I do have my regular ProMobil power wheelchair, but I don't even know what's the weight on this thing.
400 pounds.
Yeah, and so for me to leave the house in that, it's via my wheelchair accessible van, and so that's another great tool to us as well, and getting me to and from in my comfortable chair. But the alternative was to have this other smaller foldable power wheelchair to be able to travel in your vehicle, and
right, yeah, most definitely
also be able to stay hotels and whatever else without me being, or not me being, I don't know, just me losing independence. It gets really annoying. I think, honestly, that's a lot of what holiday stress is for me too, is like when we travel and go places and I don't have power, I lack my independence and I have to ask for a lot and I don't want to ask. And so anyways, I mean, a lot of the things are to help me remain independent. And so, but anyways, we're open book about all the tools and resources and things we've encountered. So if you have any questions,
just send us a message
about any of the awesome things that we've like added to our lifestyle to make things easier for us, definitely let us know.
Or if you have any other smart home ideas that would make life easier in a wheelchair, let us know.
Yeah.
So I think that's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
All righty. Well, I think this was a really good topic to talk about.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's all we got. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you're enjoying the content we're creating, please remember to subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and find us wherever you can get your podcasts.